What's up, mini fans? Welcome to episode 3 of Miniatures for Stargrave. Today we're going to look at a couple more miniature sets, one plastic kit and some more metal minis, because as you know, I love me some metal. I just got these plastic sprues in from Spiral Arm Studios. Maelstrom's Edge is the game. The faction that looks best for Stargrave, in my opinion, is the Broken Units faction. They have great one-off minis in resin. I went with their plastic sprue pack because the options looked amazing. Spoiler alert, they are. I bought a 3-pack for $35, which is enough to build 18 minis. So if you're looking to build multiple crews for a pretty great price, these definitely seem like the way to go. As you can see, the broken infantry weapons have a great aesthetic. A mixture of alien and more realistic guns with a rebel feel. Lots of wraps and bandanas. I wanted to build an alien, so I went through the sprues and picked out what I thought looked cool. What's nice is that their website has a few different guides for building the minis and just other hobby tips in general. To get this gun held with the right combination of arms in the pose I wanted took a little of trial and error, but I wound up just clipping a bunch of arms until I got the pose closest to the way I envisioned it. I think this heavy weapon alien rebel turned out amazing. I can't wait to paint him up. I did order a couple more items from their store. I ordered a set of Sec Def infantry and an expansion sprue for more options for all their minis called the Faction Expansion Sprue. You can see the mini I put together with a combination of both of these sets. I customized the sword by attaching it to a closed fist arm. I think it came out okay. My posing maybe looks a little awkward, but it is what it is. I definitely like the broken units much better. And if I wanted a soldier-looking mini, I would probably go with the Eisenkern Stormtroopers that I looked at in episode 2 from Wargames Atlantic. Here they are side by side. One thing of note, they are 32mm scale instead of 28. But when comparing the scale with the Wargames Atlantic 28mm, they seem pretty close. A bit beefier, but I think they work fine together. They ship from Europe, but that was only $3 and I received them in 15 days, which is pretty good. Next up are Hydra miniatures, retro sci-fi at its finest. These minis are from their retro raygun game, 30mm pulp sci-fi. They have a couple other lines, mostly ships from their War Rocket game. These minis are probably the most unique I've come across. The 50s pulp style is definitely a throwback and a welcome addition to an almost unlimited amount of grim dark. There are 6 factions. I was really drawn to the Robot Legion and found a few other awesome minis as well. These Legionnaire and Centurion bots come in multiple pieces so you can mix and match poses a bit. They seem to do standing and advancing poses for most of their minis, along with heavy weapon options and a unique leader model. Which makes sense because Retro Raygun is a minis game. They sell squads if you want a lot. I'll probably own all of these Robot Legion at some point. I also grabbed a few aliens. Here are 2 Zenithians, great looking aliens with brain heads. And who could pass up on a Worm Man from their Imperials faction? Matt the owner was awesome and super friendly. He threw in these last 2 for me since I let him know his store was down, a Galactic Engineer and the Imperial Princess. They're excited to build Prime and start painting all of these. Here's a scale shot from Spiral Arm Studios, Hydra, and Wargames Atlantic. They all seem to work pretty well together considering Wargames is 28mm, Spiral Arms is 32, and Hydra is 30. I haven't built the robot models yet from Hydra, but they are pretty tall, so keep that in mind. I'll have more episodes in the future, so like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.